Hello everybody, my name is Roger and welcome to my channel, Rogers Reads. So today I'm going to do a book tag that I've been seeing around for a while, and it looked like kind of a fun one to do. It's called the Rapid Fire Book Tag, and it was originally created by Girl Reading, and I will put a link to her channel down below as well as the questions. Given that it's the Rapid Fire Book Tag, I assume that we're supposed to go through the questions quickly, so I will zip through them just like that. Okay, first question, ebook or physical book? Both, really. I read a lot of ebooks and physical books, but I do prefer physical. Hardback or paperback? Love the feel of hardbacks, and I usually will buy a hardback if it's available. Online or in-store book shopping? Love physical bookstores. Trilogies or series? It doesn't really matter so much. I will read a trilogy or a series, but I actually prefer standalones. Heroes or villains? Love me a good hero, but a good villain in a story is really important too. What book do you want everyone to read? Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda. To recommend an underrated book? You know, I'm not sure how underrated it is, but the first book that comes to mind is called Wolf Gift by Anne Rice. It's a book about werewolves, and I really love this book, but I didn't hear very much about it at all. The last book you finished was The City of Bones. Last book you bought, Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. The weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? Oh, you know, I've used lots of weird things as bookmarks. Tarot cards, bills. But probably the weirdest thing I've used as a bookmark would be another book. Use books, yes or no? Definitely. In fact, the majority of my hardcovers I use because really I'm not up for paying $27 for new hardcovers, especially with the amount of books that I like to buy. Top 3 favorite genres. I'd have to say fantasy, paranormal, and LGBT romance. Borrow or buy? Well, both actually. I like to buy books, but I also borrow the shit out of books from my library. So I do use my library a lot. I don't borrow books from other people, though. Characters or plot? You know, both are actually important. I like a character-driven story, but still the plot is important as well. Long or short books? Short. Some of those 800-plus page books are quite intimidating. Long or short chapters? I love short chapters. Name the first 3 books you can think of. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, Tales of the City by Armistead Maupin, and The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Books that make you laugh or cry. They Both Die at the End. Definitely made me cry. So did Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda. And as for laugh, any book by the Charlie Davidson series by Daralinda, I think that's her name, Jones, makes me laugh out loud hysterically. There's 13 books in the series, 12 have been done, and they are just so funny. Our world or fictional world? Either, although I do have a hard time with fictional worlds when the names are really, really hard to pronounce, and there are a lot of these different hard to pronounce names. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes, I'm shallow that way. Book to movie or book to TV adaptations? Definitely love Simon. This movie was brilliant. A movie or TV show you preferred to its book? You know, I usually prefer the book, although I really can't think of maybe Breakfast at Tiffany's. Because I think if I remember correctly, the movie was better than the book. But other than that, I can't really think of any. Series or standalones? I'd have to say standalones, though I do read a good number of series. I have quite a few books that are part of a series. But I will say that I detest cliffhangers. And usually if a book ends in a cliffhanger, I usually will not be reading the next one. And that's the last question. So if you'd like to try this tag, I'll put the questions down below. And thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.